Yo, was good, my guy Darth. Uh, Once I get like two more people in here, then I'll get started. So the timer on the screen, I'm not advanced enough to know how to stop it, but it will reset. So I'll give it like 2, 3 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Even if it's just me and you, baby. Also, let me know if you hear me okay. I just turned off my AC, so hopefully, I don't sound too crazy. What's good, Mr. Chad? How's everybody feeling today? All right, it looks like we got Darth and Chad up in here. The little ticker shows 4 people. So if you're in here and you're watching, just type anything in chat and we will get started. All right, all right. Um, I won't waste any more of you guys' time. Here is the wheel. If you guys are in the group chat, I sent about 5 minutes ago. I sent the final list. That's just basically a copy and paste of everything that you see on the right hand side here. I know sometimes it's hard for everybody to see, their names to confirm however many spots show up exactly, however many they paid for, but that list kind of, helps everybody see that. What I'll do now is I will ask you guys for a number from 1 to 20. That'll be the amount of times we shuffle. For anybody who hasn't done a waffle before like this last trainer standing. Every time I spin the wheel, somebody's going to get eliminated. Once we get down to the last 2 names, whoever's name it lands on that final spin is the loser, right? The last name standing on the wheel wins the prize. In this case, second place isn't a loser entirely. We have $50 cash going to second place. So, I guess, the first loser's third place if you look at it like that. But obviously, there's one prize that everybody's looking for. That's the 4 SIRs. Actually, I think it's 3 SIRs and a gold. But yeah, Pikachu's there. Not even 2 SIRs, one alternate RV Max, a gold. So I'm all off. Excuse my 4 SIR label to this wheel. But yeah, Darth, Chad, give me a number between 1 and 20. The third number I see is the amount of times I'll shuffle. You guys could give me more than one. Oh, look at that. 6, 3. Next number I see, that's the amount of times I'll shuffle. 8. All right. Here we go. We're going to get started. Thanks again to everybody who jumped in. Look, I know only one person could win, but good luck to everybody here. I do appreciate you guys hopping in. I don't do waffles too often, but it's a pleasure to kind of host these and help somebody get some cool stuff. So here we go. Good luck. Oh shit. Um, All right, what do we do? Because I spun instead of shuffling. I'm gonna give Scotty another chance. Let's clear the list. My bad, yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we will get started. All right, Chloe first out. Again, once we get down to like the last, I would say like the last 15 names, I'll pause for a second, do a roll call, and then I'll up the timer a little bit. Right now, I think the timer set to 9 seconds a spin. I can't decide, Ivan. Yeah, it's about 9 seconds now. I'll raise it to like 15, 20 seconds for the last few. Add to the kind of the suspense. What I'll also do is, once we get down to our last two, it's gonna be like two names on a wheel. I've seen some of my fellow wafflers do this, so I started to kind of multiply the names to show up instead of twice or once each. They'll show up like 10, 15 times just to add to the drama. But yeah, we are mowing through. So far, 6 people are out. Another thing I do is if you get more than one spot, I add a little number to each additional spot. I think it's kind of cool, just so you know that if you got 3 spots, your third spot is the one that won. Kind of makes you happy that you didn't just get one. It also removes the possibility that I remove all from the wheel. Like right here, there would be a remove all if I had SAP's name more than once. So just so I don't make mistakes. Dragaron, thanks for jumping in. I think that was your only spot. Uh-oh. Chad. I think you got more than one spot, Chad, but that one was you. Also, if anybody is in the group chat and saw the whole Eugene shithead stuff that happened yesterday, if anybody's curious, Eugene's spots went to Giovanni. So those are spots 6, 7, and 8. So it will be kind of poetic if one of those spots wins. But again, it, in the end, it doesn't matter to me. But it would be just more of a kind of sticking it to them. It's all right, Papa. You got a lot of spots. You gotta stay positive. Also, let me know what you guys think. Right, like whenever I'm in a waffle like this, it's two things. Either I don't watch it at all, right? Like I'd rather not see, you know, or if I do watch it, if I'm gonna lose, I want to lose like now, right? Where there's still a ton of names and it's like I'm not even close. I think the worst is when I'm like top 5 and then like I get eliminated and it's like shit. I was like right there and I just couldn't, the wheel didn't spin my way. All right, we're already a third of the way there. For anybody wondering, a wheel like this is fairly quick. There's only 62 spots, so 62 times 9 seconds, whatever that math adds into be. I do see we have quite a few more people. Hopefully, anybody here, you guys are here on the wheel still. RL Prime. What's up, Green Storm? Diablo Giovanni. Did I jinx you, bro? You superstitious? So spots 7 and 8 already have been eliminated. K squared, I think that's your second spot. If you're here, appreciate you jumping in, but you are gone. Bruce is loose. Doing these wheels when I set up everybody's username, it also gives me like a, like a refresh on what everybody's username actually is. Like I actually like take a second to read it. And username of the waffle this time around goes to Bonus Holeberry. Yo, that's that was one of my favorite usernames when I was doing this to read. I just thought it was funny. Scotty lost track. So Scotty and Giovanni, those were the only two in the waffle that maxed out. We had a few fours and fives, so yeah, a bunch of people got a few spots. I think 62 solo spots. Like chances are higher than most things. So getting a few is not a horrible idea, especially on something like this where like the prize is fairly large. Oh no, Josh. I don't know if that was all your spots, but I feel like I saw your name a couple times. So sorry if that was all of them. BX. We are more than halfway through. If you guys are keeping tally. Also, I'm not the most tech savvy, so I apologize in advance that there's no like, trendy music playing in the background. 25 names left. Once we get to 15, I'll read them all. Glitch, one spot snipe is out of here. IB23, thanks for jumping in. Kev collects. Mr. Slags, thanks for jumping in. And there it is, bonus whole berry. Hopefully, I didn't jinx you. You do still have another spot though. Sharing Connor, thanks for jumping in. You're gone. For anybody who cares, your boy has been trying to. So about a month and a half ago, I was looking through some of my slabs, thinking of some things to sell. And I pulled out my Pikachu and Gengar Master Balls. I posted them for sale. I actually got an offer that was like $50 lower than what I was like hoping to get. And I had a change of heart and I decided to keep them. And I set out to collect all the Master Balls in Japanese 151 when that set first came out. And I was, I was like 80. I was like 80 of 150 in, so roughly halfway. And yeah, after that change of heart, I decided I was gonna finish master setting those Master Balls. And Connor, so I just worked out a deal with Connor. I bought the last 41. Or I'm lying. I bought 41 of the last 42 I needed. So the only one I'm missing now is Psyduck. So shout out to Connor for hooking me up. He had a bunch that he was moving, so I was able to pick them all up in one shot. But here we go. Last 14 on the wheel. We got Darth, Cousin Eddie, Kev Collect spot 2, The Show spot 1, Scott You Dig, Derek, RL Prime, Kev Collect, Crispy, Kev P, Giovanni, Bonus Holberry, Bruce, and Giovanni. So once again, let's just up the spins to like I'll do like 17 seconds. I like doing weird numbers. Again, good luck if your name's still here. Congratulations, you are one step closer to bliss or to agony. And Darth survives another spin. That was close. But yeah, on that note, if anybody watching right now has a Psyduck Master Ball from Japanese 151, I am interested, very interested. Um, it does suck that I didn't buy the shit when it was like fucking 50 or $60. It seems like prices kind of jumped on it. I think the latest few on TCG Player moved for like 130. So, but it will be basically one of the more like expensive ones I've bought. I actually got Pikachu as a PSA 9 for 130 a few years ago, and I cracked it and sent it back and then got a PSA 10. All right, Giovanni. Spot number 6 is gone, so the Eugene spots are no more. So maybe those were a curse, and good riddance. 10 spots left. In the show. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate you. 9 spots left. Let's go, guys. And bonus whole berry. Shout out bonus whole berry. S tier username, but you were gone. Ay ay ay. Giovanni, I'm sorry, Papa. You are eliminated. But again, you made it top 8. So you were as close. Yeah, my bad, man. I always feel for the people that are actually here watching. Scotty, I hope you're not here watching because you are also gone. So, just to put it in perspective, both the guys that maxed out spots got eliminated in back to back slots in the top 8. So now our final 6: Darth, Kev, Derek, Kev, Crispy, and Bruce. I didn't say it before, but Kev, he can't win both first and second place prize. So if he is, if those 2 spots are in the final 3, whoever's with him would win the second, or first prize. But yeah, here we go. And in the top 5, is it gonna stop? It is not gonna stop. Derek lives. Kev is gone. Top 5. I don't know if Derek's gonna get lucky again. Let's see. Nope. Derek, you are eliminated. All right, here we go. We got Darth, Crispy, Bruce, and Kev. So, 1 spot each. Good luck to everybody. Bruce is gone. All right, our final 3. So just a reminder for anybody who didn't hear me before, this spin is gonna really dictate the last loser. First and second place both have a prize in this one. So yeah, good luck to you all. Here we go. And Kev collects. You are eliminated. Appreciate you jumping in. You were actually the first one to claim spots, so I do appreciate you getting us started. But your run has come to an end. All right, so here we go. A few, 2 guys that I've known on Pokey Twitter now for years. Darth, Crispy, both really good guys. If you don't follow them, already, please go follow them. If they're not here, go tag them. We will spin this in 1 second. I'll raise this really quick. Give it some drama. But yeah, good luck. Remember, whoever's name it lands on, they will be the loser or winner of second place, and then the last name on the wheel wins first place. Congratulations, good luck, and I'm sorry to whoever comes second place. All I'm asking, is it too much to ask? All right, here we go. And the winner is. Oh, baby. Is it going to keep going? I don't think so. Crispy, you got second place, buddy. The winner, Mr. Darth. Darth, I think you were actually here. Hopefully, you still are. Hopefully, I didn't put you to sleep. But congratulations. GG's to Darth. I'm going to go tag him now. Yeah, thank you all for joining. I'll see you next time.